Hey y'all, what's up? Let's talk about the 3 brushes I use for body brushing. You'll also get the scoop on my favorite collagen to improve your skin's appearance, and I'll show you the 2 different ways I brush. You don't want to skip this, watch to the end. So in the previous video, we were talking about cellulite, how I managed my cellulite, how it got worse, how I made it better, how I improved the appearance. One of the ways that I did that was by body brushing. So I got a lot of questions about how do you body brush? What brushes do you use? So we're going to go over that right now. I have a few brushes here. This is my body brush that I use for most of my body. This is my foot brush. And this is my neck brush. So I first got into body brushing because I just wanted to exfoliate my skin. I was just looking for a way to get better skin through exfoliation. Now, in the process of doing that, while I was brushing my skin, and I will say this, let me back up and say this, I don't dry brush. Why? Because I don't like it. I don't like it and I don't want to do it. Okay, I tried it, I didn't like it. So I do my brushing in the shower. What I realized through exfoliation is that, whoa, something's going on where I really feel like my skin is being stimulated. Like there's something going on with the blood flow. Something is happening underneath the skin besides exfoliation. As time went on, coupled with my strength workouts for my cellulite, I noticed that in general, my skin looked better. My skin looked smoother in those trouble zone cellulite areas. Things just looked better. Getting things moving, getting the blood flowing, the lymphatic system going, dealing with the fascia under the skin, all of that contributes to better looking skin that you're going to get with body brushing. Now, I like a firm brush. I don't like the brushes that are super soft. They don't do anything for me. I don't feel the stimulation of my skin the way I do with firm brushes. So I've had a lot of trial and error with brushes to get me to the brushes that I want to use. So you're not necessarily going to use the brushes I use. The brushes I use are pretty firm and hard. Okay. Now I'm not like brushing my skin so hard that I'm turning red and it's like I'm damaging my skin. It's not like that at all. But I don't like a soft brush. You may like a soft brush and you may feel that it works for you. Not so much for me. This is the I Can Do It brush. I was so glad to find this. Now, if you do look into this one, the fair warning here, the reviews on Amazon, people complain that straight out of the box, this brush has an odor, a very icky odor. The odor goes away. It takes a while. This brush does not have an odor anymore. I was willing to ignore those parts of the reviews from people because this is the best firm brush I've ever had. So I stuck it out. The odor did dissipate and now it's fine. So if you happen to pick up this brush, I'm going to link to it. Just be forewarned that that's a thing, okay? This is just another brush that I've had. I don't remember the name of it. It had a stick that came with it, but it's good for my feet, okay? This brush is actually, and don't be alarmed, don't be appalled, this brush is actually a dish brush from IKEA. I find that it works wonderful for my neck. It's very gentle. Very gentle. As I've gotten older, I'm almost 50, I've started to notice the fine lines around my neck. So I use it for that. And now you might say, well, people have said, oh, you're not supposed to brush down if you want, if you're trying to work out the wrinkles and things under your skin. Look, first of all, I'm going to brush and you're going to brush however you want to, because you want to do it in a way where it feels good to you and that you're going to keep it up. Okay? For all of the internet experts out here that want to tell me that I need to just brush in one direction, I'm not just brushing in one direction. This downward motion is for lymphatic. Yes, you brush towards your heart. You brush towards your heart when you're talking about lymphatic. But if I'm just wanting to exfoliate and just kind of get things flowing and stimulated, I'm going to do it however I want to do it, y'all. Okay? So I'm not for the commenters telling me that I'm not doing something right. Okay? I gave that up a long time ago, trying to listen to public opinion about how I should take care of my body. All right. So on top of the brushing, and I'm going to show you, just give you a little quick example of how I brush. I do use collagen because that is just going to be another layer of goodness that is going to help your skin. Not only your skin, your joints. If you've got achy joints, this is going to do it right here. Now, I use Native Path, and I've talked about collagen before. I've done features on this before. I will link to it in the comments so you can get a discount for this. But I will say this. I use this brand because it is quality. Yes, you pay a little bit more. The jar is about the size of a big peanut butter jar. So there are other collagens out there where the jar is bigger and it's cheaper. And I've had commenters say, why use this brand and that brand? And I think I don't say it because y'all are free to do whatever you want and get whatever collagen you want. But I just think to myself, that ain't a good brand. That's a crappy brand. But I'm sticking with Native Path because not only does it work, but it's got quality ingredients. Okay, so back to the brushing. Let me show you how I brush. So if I'm in the shower, I do use my washcloth first. And let me tell you this, for anyone who doesn't use a washcloth when you shower, no judgment, but I'm telling you why using your hand all the time to just wash your body is not going to exfoliate your skin on any level, okay? So just keep that in mind. So after I use my washcloth, I go in with the brush. I'm going to do, let me take this off. Do my underarms, okay? First, I just scrub, okay? First, I just brush. So I'm getting my underarms, I'm getting my arms, underarms, getting my boobies underneath, my belly, getting my back, everything. Thighs, all the way down, the butt, okay? Everything. I give extra attention to my belly because, you know, I do have I've had 4 kids, so there's a little bit of saggy skin and wrinkly, crinkly skin. So I give extra attention to that just to encourage blood flow and all of that. Then I'm going to go in with this brush, and I usually do this. I do go up to very gentle because this brush is very coarse, okay? Very, very gentle. Mind you, I've got my soap on, so that's helping everything, okay? I don't do this with just water because that's just what I prefer. I'm going to do this right here. My feet, brush the side, really scrub. I'm really scrubbing my feet, and then I kind of open up my toes and get in between everything on top as well, everything like that. Now, when it comes to brushing for lymphatic, that's different. So I just brushed just to exfoliate, get the blood moving, all of that. If it is a lymphatic brush, I am brushing down. You want to brush towards the heart, okay? Brush towards the heart is what I do. I'm not a lymphatic expert, but I've read up on things just for myself, and this is how I do it. You're brushing towards the heart, okay? Now, if I have time in the shower to top it off, I'm going to come in and do a little bit more lymphatic with my hand, okay? Nice and gentle. It's not like super pressure, okay? This area right here, this is what I'm doing, just like this. So, you know, all of this that I'm explaining, it's quicker. It's quicker in the shower. So I'm doing this probably 3 times a week. That's my brushing routine. The strength training, the brushing, and the collagen, it is going to change you. It's going to change the appearance of how things look. It's going to change how you feel. You're going to get stronger just by strength training and the collagen, but the appearance of your skin is going to be nice. Now, don't just do this for a week and come back and say, Jazzy, I did this, I tried this, and it didn't work. I don't know. No, this is a long-term type of consistent type of thing that you're going to have to do in order to see results, okay? One method is good, 2 methods is better, 3 is the holy grail. Like, do all 3 of them is what I'm saying. Don't just pick one. You do all 3, going to get you the results you're most going to be satisfied with. So that is how, oh, let me, no. That is how I brush, okay? I will leave the link to the Native Pack Collagen discount so you can grab that. If your knees are creaky and achy, you definitely want to do this. Aside from cellulite, aside from body brushing, if you have issues with your joints, do this. Okay, that's it. Happy brushing.